what metrics should we track to measure the success of the Kanban system? So we need to go back to how do we define a good measure? So a good measure must be aligned to the customer purpose. So the first thing to do is to define measures that tell us how we're achieving that customer purpose. And then the Kanban system is an enabler for achieving that. So once we have those measures, then we can also see how our Kanban system is helping or enabling us achieving the customer purpose. Within Kanban systems, we do have the flow metrics. But these flow metrics in isolation, or if they are not linked to a customer purpose, become a little bit irrelevant. But we will go through the flow metrics because that's what most people associate with a Kanban system. So the measures we are looking at within a Kanban system, or the flow measures, are how long does it take for a piece of work from start to finish? And we define the start from the moment it hits the Kanban system until it's finished. We also measure the number of work items that are done. So we look at the rate of flow, delivery rates. So that's how many we do in a week, in a day. So that's our rate of flow. So how long it takes to finish work from when we start and we finish it, and it enters our Kanban system and when it finishes. We also look at the load, the flow load. What are the different types of work that we are doing? Are we doing improvements? Are we keeping the lights on? Are we sort of removing technical debt? All of those things are the load of the system, the different types of work that we're doing. What's the distribution across those? And then we also have our WIP. What's our work in progress? How many items of flow are flowing through the system on a day-to-day basis, and how we're measuring that and how we are constraining that WIP. That's also important, because otherwise we will not get what we want. These are some of the fundamental measures that we have. There are other measures that we can add in. One of them is the flow efficiency, which is what is the amount of time that we are waiting as a measure, or if you like, as a proportion of the end-to-end time. So out of that completion time, there are times that we are working and there are times that we're waiting. And sort of getting that ratio will tell us the efficiency of our Kanban system. But that may be something you want to look at a bit later, but start with the basic ones within your Kanban system to understand how long does it take from start to finish, how many do you do, that's the delivery rate, the completion time, and your flow load, which is, you know, what are the mix of the work that you're doing, and of course your work in progress limit. That will give you a good foundation to get going, but remembering that there must be a customer or a purpose measure that these things are linked to. So once you know that, then you can say, this is how our Kanban system enables those.